Jai Hind friends, if you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button so that you can get regular update whenever a new video is uploaded. And in case you like the video, please do hit the like button. It will help the video reach more and more audience and more people can benefit from the video. So let's start with the investor. Investor says that he is a regular viewer of our YouTube channel and he says that he's 41 years old and is in the private job. And he started his investment by doing a lump sum investment in equity from July 2021. And he mentions that he has done investment to some shares on high price due to lack of knowledge, which is fine, sir, till the time you have invested in good companies. Even buying at high price is fine. If your horizon is long term, you are going to get good returns eventually. And he says that after 2 years he is still in loss of 11%. And he mentioned that he want to invest for minimum 10 years for his daughter's marriage. So first of all, sir, don't be disheartened. Right now, from last 1.5 years, the market is like that nobody is able to generate good returns out of the market. Most of the companies, most of the sectors are down. Even fundamentally strong companies are down by around 20 to 40%, and your portfolio is currently down by only 11%. So I think you are still doing a very good job, and you have already mentioned that you have invested for minimum 10 years. So 10-year time is a very good time to grow your wealth. In 10 years time, even if you invest in average companies, those companies also give you good returns, because in 10-year period you start getting the effect and benefit of compounding also. And he want me to suggest that how much yearly CAGR gain he will get on his portfolio after 10 years. On this piece, I would also like the viewers to comment on that what do you think how much CAGR this portfolio can generate in the period of 10 years. So now let's start the review. Total invested amount is 6,46,000 and current value is 5,76,000, and currently there is a loss of close to 70,000 rupees. And number of companies available are 19. So let's start with the first company. First company is Alkyl Amines. Quantity is 6. Currently there is a loss of 41% on this company. So this is a good company, sir. You can stay invested in this company. This is from the chemical sector and it is one of the largest producer of alphatic amines in India. In the period of 10 years, I think this company can provide you very good returns. Next company is Astral Poly or Astral. Quantity is 25 and currently there is a loss of 1.6%. So this also is an excellent company. This also is a leader in the piping segment, and this company is currently foraying into the paint segment and adhesive segment also. These kind of company were facing a lot of pressure because of inflation. We saw that because of inflation there was a big hit on the margin, because of which the profit was also not very good and the demand was also not very good. But now the inflation problem is mostly sorted, and I think after maybe 2-3 quarters you may see this company recovering. So with this also you should continue. Next company you have is Avenue Supermart or DMart. Quantity is 18 and currently there is a loss of 19%. With this company also, sir, if your horizon is 10 years, there is no doubt about it, you should continue. This is going to increase its revenue by expanding its number of stores. There was a commentary from the management side that they are going to 5x the number of stores in India. And if you look at the number of locations that this company has, or number of stores that it has in India, there is still a huge opportunity for this company to expand and open even more stores in India. And retail business is one type of business which is not going to go away in the future also. This is a very old type of business and it is also a very big industry. You must have seen that Reliance also has entered into retail segment, and there are also many players in the retail segment like Amazon, Flipkart. But this industry is so huge in India that all these players can still survive together, and not only survive, they can provide you good returns also. Example to this sector will be the IT sector. In IT sector you can see there are multiple players. We have Tata, TCS, we have Infosys, we have Wipro, HCL, LTI, and all of them are doing great. So it's not that if some player has entered into somebody's market, then the business of the other player is going to get hampered. It happens sometimes, but when these kind of scenario happens, then you will mostly see that this impact the unorganized players. And in case you want to do a check on the business, how their business is performing, please do keep a track on their quarterly numbers. You will get to know if their business is growing or not. And if you want to check for yourself and do not want to wait for quarterly results, you can visit their store on any weekend. You will see how much rush there is in their stores, and I'm sure you are going to get more conviction after that. So according to me, this also is a good company to have in the portfolio. You can continue with this for long term. Next company you have is Bajaj Finance. Quantity is 6. Currently there is a loss of 10%. This, sir, also is an excellent company. Right now there is pressure in the home finance sector, and because of which you are seeing most of the companies are down. But this is the king of the home finance sector, or you can say the king of NBFC sector. If the sector is going to move, then this is the share which is going to move first, and then the other companies will follow. And right now I've seen that there are a lot of articles which are getting published that Bajaj Finance will go down to 5,000 rupees because Jio is making entry into the finance sector. Trust me, nothing is going to happen. Bajaj Finance is the leader. They have extremely huge data about the customers, based on which they give out the loans and based on which their NPAs are so low. For Geo Financials to reach the level that Bajaj Finance is, it's going to be a Herculean task. So do not worry at all. If you are holding Bajaj Finance, if you have invested in Bajaj Finance, stay invested. If somebody has more capital and in case this company goes down to 5,000 levels, then it is going to be an amazing opportunity to add more of this company. Next company is Berger Paint. Quantity is 22 and currently you are having a loss of 26%. This also is a good company from the paint sector. This company has provided better return than Asian Paint, which is the leader in the paint segment. So both company, Asian Paint, Berger Paint, these are good companies. If you can hold them for 10 years, they can definitely provide you very good returns. And this unrealized loss that you're seeing currently, which is of 26% or 40%, 30%, these kind of company can easily recover this in a period of 1 month also. Because in share market, if the market is open for let's say 200 days, you just need 20 good days to get good returns. And when those 20 good returns you'll get, nobody knows. So what we can do from our end is only to be stay invested in good companies and take benefit of those 20 days whenever they come. Next company is Deepak Nitrate. Quantity is 21. Currently there is a loss of 18%. This also is a good company, sir. You have invested in a market leader. It is a market leader in the sodium nitrate business. This belongs to the chemical sector. So with this also you can continue. Next company you have is Davis Lab. Quantity is 4 and currently there is a loss of 43%. This also is an excellent company. This is a leader in the pharmaceutical industry. It is involved in the business of manufacturing APIs, which is active pharmaceutical ingredients, which are nothing but you can say raw materials or different kind of powders which are used in making medicines. And currently the biggest market of API is with China, and gradually you will see that more API business will start coming to India. And why you will see that is because the West, which is Americas and Europe, they want to reduce the dependency from China. So if the work gets reduced from China and comes to India, then these are the type of companies, these are the market leaders which are going to benefit the most. So stay invested in this company also. Give this company 5 to 10 years. This can give you very good returns. As LTI Info, quantity is 10. Currently there is no profit, no loss situation. This is a company from the IT sector, and in the IT sector this ranks at the 5th position. So it's now the 5th largest IT company in India. And this company also is growing its profit and revenue at a very healthy rate. So with this also you should continue, because the sector that it is into, which is the IT sector, it's a very essential sector. Right now there is news of slowdown in US and Europe. That's why you are getting these company at a good discount. But we all know these are all temporary things. Once the Fed start reducing the interest rates, you will see these company becoming rocket again. So a good company again, you can stay invested. Next company is Polycab. Quantity is 13. Currently there is a profit of 45%. So with this company you should definitely continue. You're already getting a good return on this company. This also is a market leader in the wires and cable segment, and this has not completed 5 years yet. So this also I think has a huge runway ahead. You should continue. Next company is Relaxo Footwear. Quantity is 51 and currently there is a loss of 32%. So this company is also a leader in the footwear sector. Currently this is also facing a lot of pressure because of the low demand in the rural area, and also because of the inflation. They had to buy the raw material at a higher price. Although the inflation has now come down, but they still have the raw material which they bought at the higher price, because of which profit margin is also getting impacted. But if your horizon is 5 to 10 years, I think this company can also give you very good returns. Next company is Varun Beverages. 52 is the quantity and currently you are getting very good returns of 130%. So you have invested in this company at a very good price, sir. You should definitely stay invested with this company. This also can do very well in the coming future also, because this company has the largest franchise of Pepsi, and the recent product that they launched, which is Sting, it is doing fantastically well. And in India we all know the population is very young, and young population will consume these kind of products. So this company can also do very well in the future. Next company you have is Dr. Lal Pathlab. Quantity is 6 and currently there is a loss of 47%. This also is a good company, sir. You can continue with this company. Right now the industry that this company is into, that's also being dominated by unorganized players, and as and when the market share will come from the unorganized player to the organized players, you will see these companies doing very good. Next company is Greaves Cotton. Quantity is 1. Currently there is a loss of 4%. So you just have one quantity for this company, sir, so let's not waste much time on this. We just keep it as it is. Next company is Happiest Mind. Quantity is 25. Currently there is a loss of 33%. So this company also is a company from the IT sector, although it's a very small company right now. With this also, sir, I think you can continue. This is not a bad company. This can also give you good returns. Next company that you have is ICICI Bank. Quantity is 37, and currently you are having a return of 24% on this company, and you invested in this company at 699 rupees. This also is a good bank. You should continue with this. Next company is IEX. Quantity is 100. Currently there is a loss of 30%. This is a okay company, nothing very exceptional about it. During the bull run which happened after COVID, this company along with other companies also gave a very good run up. We're currently down by around 30% in this company. The next bull run, I think this company can recover your money and can also provide you returns, but it's an average company in my view. Next company you have is InfoEdge. Quantity is 5. Currently there is a loss of 42%. This also is a good company, sir. You can continue with this company. In the longer horizon for 5 to 10 years, this company can also do very well. Next company is Infosys. Earlier I thought that this is Infotech because I do not use this app, so I'm not able to understand these abbreviations or short forms. But I did some research and I was able to find out that this is Infosys. So quantity you have is 26. Currently there is a loss of 11%. This is a good company. You can continue with this for long term, for 5 to 10 years. You can easily continue with this. Next you have is Jubilant Food. Quantity is 35. Currently there is a loss of 40%. This company is also fundamentally very good. It has franchise of Domino's, Dunkin' Donuts and Popeye. This also I think can do well in future in the period of 5 to 10 years, because again the same logic here as well, that the population of India is still very young and now people prefer to eat outside food a lot, although it may not be very good for their health, but we still do it. So with this also I think, sir, you can continue. So we have reviewed all the companies, and most of the company that you have in your portfolio are fundamentally good companies. Most of them are market leaders also, and you mentioned that you don't want to invest more in this portfolio. So my suggestion will be keep it as it is. Do not sell anything. If you want, you can also delete this app from your mobile so that you do not regularly look at your portfolio. This will help you in reducing the anxiety, because currently the market situation is such that the portfolio will be in negative only. So if you want, you can do that. And there is also a strategy which is known as coffee can investing. So what happens in that strategy is that in that strategy you buy companies which are fundamentally good, which has future potential, and then you do not touch your portfolio at all for next 10 years. And mostly what have been seen after 10 years, that out of those companies there will be some companies which will provide you exceptional return, and there will be some companies which may not give you return at all, but the companies which have went up, those returns will be so high that it will cover up for everything, and your overall return will be very handsome. So if you want, and if you do not have any plan to add more capital into this portfolio, you can follow this strategy. Do not make changes at all in your portfolio. Keep it as it is. And one more good thing that you have done is that you have invested in mostly large cap companies, because the purpose of your investment is your daughter's marriage. You should definitely focus on reducing risk, and that is what you have done. And in this portfolio, I am not asking you to reduce the number of companies that you have. You currently have 19 companies, or I will consider it as 18 companies, because you have one company wherein you have just one share. So it's 18 companies. And why I'm not asking you to reduce the number of companies is because in your scenario, the purpose of your investment is different. So better is you stay invested in these 18 companies, because these are fundamentally good companies and there are no bad companies which I was able to find. So in this scenario, you can continue with whatever you have. So all the best from my side. I hope you achieve whatever target you have in your mind for your portfolio. According to me, I think you can get CAGR return of close to 20% on this portfolio. It may be 3% down or 3% up, but it can be close to that range. This is just an assumption. I can be wrong as well, but looking at the company's fundamental, this is what I think. And viewers can also mention what CAGR expectation the investor should have from this portfolio. Bye for now. We'll meet in the next video with some new information. Thank you.